Hello everyone, this is Don from Kingdom 362, and we are going to do some short, concise videos trying to set up different playlists so that alliance leaders can say, go here, do this. Alright, and I've had a lot of requests for it, and where we get a lot into the depth, and I tend to nuke the problem is what we used to call it. You know, it's just you overanalyze and delve into the whys of things, and a lot of people love the whys, and some people's like, just tell me what to stick and do. Okay, so first thing, let's not screw up my video here. This video is going to be on not gear, but talent points. All right, now specifically, I'm going to be setting up for the blood event and or the KVK for this video. All right. So we're going to be in the war tree. All right. Now, with patch 3.1, I think it was, maybe, yeah, 3.1, we have, let me get in here, our war talents. Got to put it visually on the film here. Our library of war. All right. So where you put your war talents will dictate some of what you choose in your lore talents. Okay, so you see I've got distance and cavalry in here. And then on my distance, I don't even have the cannons of devastation. All right. Because I sat there and went, oh, look, it adds 3%, of your distance's defense to the attack power. So that's about 30 points for each one of those. So I could stack that up and get another 100 attack out of my deal. But honestly, I don't need it because over in here is our damages. All right. So I'm gaining with, and you notice that I didn't do it with my level 10s. All right. 2.5% for every 250. And then here, I'm adding 9% to my attack power. Deal extra damage. Minus the enemy's attack power. Because this is an attack power versus attack power thing. So, it would be smarter if you know you're overwhelming to stack those first 5 talents. All right. I'm doing it in a different way. Okay. I am stacking them in my gems. I'm stacking them in my airship. I'm going after this number that makes this war talent activate in that one-on-one combat situation as best as I can. And the other place that I'm putting them, now we're back to where we started talking about, in our talent tree. So we're going to talk about what I've done, and hopefully that'll explain why I've done it. Now, attack, health. I always go health because health counteracts damage, and so that keeps my things right. Defense counteracts attack. It's the ability to hit. It gets into a percentage number. So if I have to choose, I choose health over defense. All right. March speed, emergency recall, rarely worth that one. But then I go right through my attacks and defenses, right? So I bumped up my defense attack, march capacity. Then I did my cavalry versus my infantries. Got my colossal march, my march speeds, and I'm back up here on my defense tree again, distance tree again. More march cap, more infantry, more health, battlefield treatment. These are numbers, especially KVK, and very useful in Blood War. For those who don't know, Blood War is everything that you do in GOG compressed into 1 hour. Beast kills, Wolf Hunter events, except they're Vampire Queens and Vampire Lords. You got a little 5 minutes to do as much damage as possible for a buff bonus. And Castle on Castle plus tower management. It is taking everything that you should have learned over the course of every other event for the month and compressing it in is your alliance learning things. It really should be the driving factor of why your alliance leader sent you to these videos. So we're getting it set up, and then we're going to start doing some tactic videos and other stuff in there. So a little bit shorter stuff, but they'll be in series of them. All right, so we keep going down. Life Preserver. We get a lot of, you'll see it LP. People will shorten it up to LP. Or hit your Life Preserver. Problem with Life Preserver is it has a 24-hour cooldown. Problem with Blood War is Blood War, like on our kingdom, happens to be in the same weekend as KVK, and therefore the 24-hour cooldown. If you don't pick the Blood War, that is the very first thing dead on the morning on Friday morning, you can't use your Life Preserver in KVK. Blood War is artificial troop loss, but you can be taken out of the game through loss within that hour. So popping your Life Preserver in Blood War keeps you in the game longer because you can actually heal your troops up. But if you pop it and then need it in KVK, your troop loss is real and you're going to spend 2 weeks. So not a good idea. Pay attention to your timers. This one needs to be cut down to 8 hours. The game has changed since that talent was put in there. They haven't really looked over these things since they built these talents. It's just not a place that they've been looking around. It needs to be revamped a little bit in here. They throw a lot of artillery stuff right in the middle that burns up points that it should be a split tree to decide to go artillery anytime. Troop attacks, all troop defense, and all troop health. Those are always good numbers. My next Lord level, and I will actually get that maxed out. So, and so that, it's an extra 7%, but it's an extra 7% on each of my branches. Life Preserver is your best friend, especially for saving the troops. I mean, if you have duelist boots and a duelist ring on, plus Life Preserver and battlefield treatment maxed out on your airship. All right. The video that should have been in the playlist before this would have been the airship, how to set it up. You combine it with that number, plus what, the battlefield treatment is on the duelist boots and the duelist ring for KVK. If you're under someone else's mega, you get their stats minus damage and battle treatment and damage reductions. So if you're putting your duelist boots on and your duelist rings on mixed up with, say, your demon hunter or your ret gear, then make sure it's +5. All right, at least plus to the gear the rest of your gear is. That way you get your troop stat bonus at the top in case you should need it. It should be nulled by any megas that you're hanging out in. All right, guys. This is just about setting up the Lord talents for deals like this. And like I said, with the war talents, whatever you set your war talents up, whatever your focus is on your war talents, figure out where you're going to get those activation stats at. All right. So I'm starting to upgrade all my attack gems to darkness so that I can engage those attack numbers and engage them over there in a different way. So know where you're going to get the numbers from. You don't have to get them specifically from the war talent. It helps, but it also takes a while to build up a number of those. Okay, so know where you're going to get it from, how you're going to get it from, and get a feel for whose butt you can kick and how and when and where. Don't forget that guards have these stats in them as well. So that'll be the next video, as a matter of fact, setting up your guards. So appreciate it. You guys, if you would, like, subscribe down in the bottom right-hand corner down there. On the website, we have a one-push button where we will keep you informed of gift codes, and I'm thinking next month we're going to run some giveaways. I think we're going to give away some $50 Google gift cards, just to encourage people to be a part of that. So I appreciate everything you guys do. Like, subscribe. I get constant kind words and feedbacks from this stuff, and I look around on YouTube once in a while, and frankly, I don't get the haters everybody else gets, so I appreciate that much. Unfortunately for the people that run the iPhones, I can't help you. It's an iPhone problem. We want to be able to communicate with you guys and tell you and let you be in the know first. When we know something, you know something, but it's just an Apple problem. I can't fix that. They will not play ball with anybody else's form of communication. They must control it in their way. It is what it is. I can suggest try using the Chrome browser to get the push notification. Install the Chrome browser app on your iPhone, and then try to use the push notifications via the Chrome app in Apple. It will fix a lot of problems with Apple not communicating with things if you can use the Chrome app inside there. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and be safe out there.